We are both terrified for Jake, but you're really grasping at straws here. I can't see a TV producer kidnapping a baby as a scheme to get a higher ratings.
What, you can't back me up on anything, can you?
Okay, you sure you heard a baby crying?
In the background, on a couple of phone calls. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the baby I heard is Jake.
Well, there's a chance it could be.
Okay, we've crossed the county line. You have just officially jumped bail on the charge of first-degree murder. You're a fugitive.
Can I say I'm used to it?
Well, I'm not. I prefer not to be arrested as an accomplice.
Okay, listen, if this Maureen Harper has Jake, she knows that you've heard him crying on the phone, and she could be planning to run. That's why I hope that we get to him first.
Maureen's baby girl died of smoke inhalation in a house fire. Maureen blames herself because she got her 3-year-old son out first. When Sam did the interview with her, Maureen was wrecked after the taping, overwhelmed with grief and guilt. She left the studio looking like the walking wounded. A few hours later, Jake disappeared.
So, what, she could have grabbed Jake on impulse, put him in the car, been halfway to Albany while the cops were still looking in the park.
Look, all that I know for certain is that Maureen is refusing to sign the release for the interview, and both times I've called her house, I heard a baby crying in the background. My gut tells me that baby is your son. Maureen knows me. I'll do the talking. If we're mistaken, I don't want to add to her grief, okay?
I'll be right there. What do you want? And who is he? I have a takeout coming.
Look, we apologize for the intrusion. We just want to discuss the release.
I told you. I can't do it. Why did you bring him?
He's attached to the show.
You're trying to scare me, aren't you?
No, not at all.
I can't let you put that interview on TV.
Look, you've already done the hardest part. We just need your permission to
I said no. The whole thing was a mistake. You have to leave now.
That sounds like a baby.
My son probably turned on the TV. I have to go see what he's watching.
No, that's not a television. Where's Jake?
No, I'll be at the station.
Don't worry if I'm not here when you call. I'll be picking up Cameron.
I thought we agreed not to bring Cameron home until we found Jake.
Well, he's homesick. That's not fair to make him wait any longer, and I don't know how long it's going to be until we know something.
You're giving up, aren't you? Okay. You know what? Great. You do what you want. I'm not going to stop looking for my son.
Get out! You have no right to do this. I'm calling the police.
No, you won't. Because the baby isn't yours. You stole him from a stroller in the park in Port Charles. The baby you took has an older brother, a mother, and a father, and you know better than anyone what they're going through right now.
He's upstairs in the crib in the master bedroom. My little girl was so tiny. She needed her mother, and the house was on fire. I had to get my son out. I thought my daughter would be okay until there was no fire in her room. I thought I had enough time to save her.
You did the best you could.
It wasn't enough. He's a beautiful baby. I knew his name was Jake from the little hat. Jake. I didn't hurt him. I didn't mean for this to happen. I saw him in the park and I just wanted another chance to be a better mother.
He seems fine.
Hey, buddy. Hi. You okay now? I'm here. Remember, I promised that I would never let anything bad ever happen to you.
You're his father, aren't you?
Sam, if you know any...
Have you called the police yet? I don't know who's going to take care of Eric when they arrest me. He's only 3. I don't want them to take him to some, where do they take little children whose mothers get arrested?
Hey, nobody's calling the police.
You need help. Child care, counseling.
I stole the child. You must have been terrified.
It's okay. It's over now.
Who are you calling?
I'm getting you help.
Please tell his mother how sorry I am. I don't know how I could do this. How I could make another person go through the loss of a child even for a few days.
All Jake's mom wants is for Jake to be home safe.
Tell Sam she did the right thing.
What do you mean, Sam?
Isn't that how you found me? When I took Jake, I looked up for a second, and there was Sam, watching. I thought I'd be caught, but I just kept walking. I kept expecting her to yell for help or try to stop me.
It's okay. Are you sure it was Sam?
I just assumed that's how you knew I had Jake. But Sam had second thoughts and told you she saw me take him.
Baby, I really missed you. And I know you were hoping that your brother would be here, right? But your daddy and the policeman, they're still looking for him. And they're gonna find him. So don't worry, okay? Jake's gonna come home soon, alright?
Do you realize how compromising this is? I mean, not only did you jump bail, but we have a kidnapped baby in the back seat. If we get stopped, I can just see my career circling down the drain.
Just keep to the speed limit, okay?
So, what's the plan when we get to Port Charles?
I'm gonna take Jake to his mother.
Do you want to try calling her again?
She isn't picking up.
Elizabeth and Lucky are going to be thrilled to get Jake back. But, God, what about Sam? She watched as Maureen walked away with your son and did nothing. Can you forgive Sam for that?
But as she puffed down the mountain, the little blue engine seemed to say, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could.
You're home. You're home, son.
Oh my God, Jake.
He's okay.
Oh, Jake. Jake.
Come on, you want to see your little brother?